Welcome to Meet the Candidates. The Frankfort Plant Board is giving us an opportunity to bring the candidates in here and talk to them for a little while and get to know who they are and what they might plan to do if they were to be sitting in these positions we're discussing. It's very important that we know who they are and why we should be voting for them. I do want to alert you to the fact that we're going to be having a candidate forum April 26th down at the hotel. So if you possibly can, make sure that you participate in that or submit some questions. Just be a part of the process, and then make sure you write down to stay tuned for a live broadcast of the election results on May the 22nd. We're going to intend to bring you all of that vote count from the county clerk's office just as soon as it's available. So make sure you have your TVs on so you can get all of that report in a timely manner. And now we're going to be talking with candidate Perry Shouse, who is looking for a seat on the fiscal court from District 6. Now, a lot of people in the county already know Perry Shouse, but there are a lot of people out there that really haven't had an opportunity to get to know you very well. So who are you? What is your functioning within the community? And for goodness sake, why in the world have you decided to tackle such a responsibility as serving on the fiscal court?
Well, I've lived in Franklin County most of my life, and I retired from the state as a mechanic and stuff, and we fixed things, you know, where I worked at, and I like to be a problem solver and come with a common sense approach to trying to take care of business, you know, and I have 5 wonderful children that really back me and support me, and you know, I just want to do my part in the community the best that I can. And I will be a full-time magistrate, because where I'm retired, it's not just a part-time deal. I want to be everybody's full-time magistrate. You know, day or night, if you need me, I want to be available for you.
What do you see as being some of the issues that District 6 needs to deal with? How do you think we might go about solving some of the problems that are out there? Is there a better way maybe of identifying the problems? What do we do?
I think a lot of it is, if you listen to the people a lot of times in your district or anywhere, you know, because they're there every day. If you listen to the people, they can describe to you where there might be a problem or, you know, something to that effect. And, you know, as the fiscal court or anybody, like, I don't have all the answers, but I'm open to suggestions. And, you know, if people have a suggestion, hey, great, I listen to anything, because, you know, I don't know it all, but I'm willing to learn whatever I can. And
do you see anything in particular that you want to work on?
Well, the thing that I've noticed is when they fix some of these roads, the quality of the work is not there. And it seems that a lot of people these days don't take pride in their work. And we need to get that back in and start showing that we can actually do good things, you know, with whatever we're doing, you know, like fixing roads or helping people do whatever, you know, business or whatever. You know, we need to put some quality back in to everything that we do.
Well, one of the reasons that people do this is to complete a career and draw a pension. And now we're discovering that there is just a major problem with that pension.
Yes.
Have you detected whether or not there is going to be a problem with having the budget address that problem and still be able to fix the roads? Have you had an opportunity, in other words, to look at that budget and see if there are ways that we need to change how we deal with it?
No, I haven't studied that, you know, And I don't have the answer to your question right now, but I'm working on it, so.
A number of the things that has come up just recently, of course, because of the implosion of the Capitol Plaza Tower and the destruction of the convention center, is whether or not there's any real reason to try to get a new convention center here in this county. Have you thought about that issue? Do you know whether we need to put time, effort, and money into doing such a thing?
Well, do we have the money to put into it? You know, they're talking about pensions and everybody's, you know, tight on money and this and that. I don't know where they're going to get the money. You know, I know at my house, if I don't have the money to do something, I can't do it, you know, and so I think we need to really look at this and see about where the money would come from, because I know as an individual myself, I can't afford to keep on and on, you know, taking out, because I just don't have it, you know. I just, you know, and I'm sure a lot of other people's the same way. It would be nice to have, I'm sure. If it would, you know, pay for itself, you know, that's another thing. So it's something that needs to be studied on to see, yes.
Well, now, it has come to my attention, and it came as a surprise to me. It's not an issue I'd been thinking about even. But somebody asked me, well, several somebodies actually, how the members of the fiscal court react to whether there should be an expanded Sunday alcohol sales. Has that issue come up to you? Have you given any thought to it? Do you have an opinion on that?
I have an opinion about it. I haven't really thought much about it, but you know, you can buy alcohol 6 days a week. I don't think, you know, on the Lord's Day that you need to buy alcohol. I think you need to spend more time worrying about, you know, doing something for the Lord instead of alcohol.
On the other thing, I think I mentioned to you before we started the cameras rolling, Frankfort has a Kentucky distilled branding campaign going. Have you had a chance to look that over, and do you think it should be involved with county participation? And if so, how?
I haven't studied that, and I can't answer that right now because I'm not familiar with everything that's going on with it, and so I'd be better off not to comment on it right now. So.
It's better than getting it over your head. It certainly is. The only other thing that I think I would really need to ask specifically of you is, if you think there are changes that need to be made in how the fiscal court functions, if you have any plans for what you want to urge the fiscal court to do, what your general attitude is towards serving on the fiscal court. And that's what we need to know from Perry Shouse.
Common sense. You know, everybody needs to have a more common sense approach to things. And, you know, instead of worrying about all the little things that really doesn't matter, let's get down to the nitty gritty and get done what we need to get done. And stay within our means of the budget and do what we can do and do it the best that we can. And that's, you know, about all, you know, right now that I know to say, because, you know, I'm not 100% familiar exactly how it goes, because I'm new at this, but I am definitely willing to learn. I'm diving in there, so sink or swim, I'm going to do it. So I'm ready for this challenge.
Okay. I'd like for you to look into that camera and tell the viewers what character traits, what talents, what skills you have that would make you the best candidate for District 6 on the fiscal court, and why should our viewers cast that ballot for you on May 22nd?
Well, my name's Perry Shouse. I'm running for Magistrate District 6, and I want to take a common sense approach to this job, and I want to be your full-time magistrate. And if I'm elected, I will put my phone number out there for anybody. If you need to get a hold of me, day or night, if you got a legitimate, any kind of concern, complaints, or praise, please call me and I will be there for you. And please vote for me on 22nd of May, and I appreciate it and thank you.
Well, we want to thank Perry Shouse for coming into our studios and letting us have an opportunity to explore who he is and why he's running for the seat on the fiscal court. We do want to encourage you once again to stay alert for news about the candidate forum, April 26th down at the hotel. Join us, please, for the live coverage of the election results on May the 22nd. We'll be coming to you from the county clerk's office. And in addition to meeting with Perry Shouse, come back for more editions of Meet the Candidates.